Virgo, happy mid-November. I hope you're doing well. Okay. All right, guys, I already laid the cards out. Okay. I'm going to advise, as always, watch your sun, moon, and rising if you choose, right? We have super full moon, okay, and we have a few planets. I'm not an astrologer, so check out something on Pluto, okay, and what's going on now. It's pretty important to what you may be coming up against. Or the main reason I'm really trying to tell you this too is you want to be really conscious of what you're trying to manifest right now, okay? Anyhow, there you go. Okay, while I was laying out these cards, I have a message too. Something about a wall. Okay, I'm going to assume I laid these cards. I didn't look at them yet. Something about a wall, either an emotional wall or anyway, it's time to get over the wall. So there you have it. I pray that means something to someone. Okay? All right. Here we go. All right. Our overall energy is the 7 of coins. Okay? Ooh, there we go. 7 of coins. This is a card, again, of being patient, right? But it's a card also in this deck of, you know, watch your spending, okay? Watch your time. Watch your energy. Watch how you use your tangible resources, okay? This card can also represent a fall from grace, okay? It's not always a pretty card of reaping what you put your time and effort into. Sometimes it's, you know, you take a big hit somehow here, okay? So I'm just going to say watch your finances, watch your resources, time, energy, anything tangible. Keep an inventory, all right? Know what's going out, know what's coming in. That's all, okay? All right, here we go. All right, how you show up for mid-November. Keep in mind, guys, I know I don't need to say this, but energy is fluid. It's not going to stop at the end of November. This can, you know, go on a bit, okay? It's also washing into this reading too, okay? So, there you have it. Okay, how you come in? Okay. Well, I think we found the wall. All right, you come into this reading with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Coins. Okay. All right. Drop the armor. I'm hearing now drop the wall and drop the armor. I'm going to assume we know what that does for us, right? So let's take a look here. Okay. All right, let's go through the cards here, and then we have quite a few major arcanas too. Okay. All right, guys, let's see. Okay. All right, someone needs to be vulnerable. Holy cow, guys. Someone, you also need to let me know what's going on here, because this is, okay. Okay. This is also, okay, sometimes we protect ourselves. I think that that's where this is going. I think this is like emotional walls. It's time to take them down. All right, let's see where this goes, however. All right, the Knight of Coins, you know, these are situations too, okay? They're trying to protect ourselves. They're, you know, make sure we're not rushing into things. That's what this could very easily be. I'm noticing now you have 2 sevens too. And 2 knights. 2 sevens and 2 knights. These are partnerships, alliances, true loves. Although all love should be true, right? All right. Oh, I think this is going to be quite a ride. Let's see. All right, where we're anchored here is the Pope, okay? Tradition, morals, yours, okay? Make sure that you're following your moral compass here and not something that's outgrown or not serving you any longer, okay? This card is a 5. It needs reassessment, okay? It needs to be looked at in a different way, okay? If you have belief systems that are causing this, your armor here, right? You to barricade yourself, you know, it's a good thing to have boundaries, yes, but it's, you know, it keeps out the good with, you know, keeping in the bad too, right? So I think that that's where this is going. I'm going to say that. Where you're anchored here, take some time to yourself, okay? Take some alone time and really look at the foundation, okay? He comes in as your foundation, but if you look at this, how I'm thinking this needs to be taken right now, it's about your truth, okay? What have you built your life on? What are the foundations, the principles? You know, what character? Are they all yours, or are you living, you know, what you grew up on and it's just carried over into your life, but it's not serving you well, okay? What is your truth, okay? All right. In the near past, we have the Page of Cups, okay? This is someone who, this is the in love with love card, okay? That's what I call it. It's young energy, it's young love, it's passion, you know, for the arts too. But it's a message. Maybe there's a message coming in about a relationship or someone has admired you, only they can't get through your armor here to let you know how they feel, okay? All right, we're going to go through this again. Oh, okay. What crowns your reading is the Lover's card, okay? Choices. This is a karmic card, though, too, okay, guys? If you're in a relationship now, the chances are that it's a karmic one, okay? Which means it's going to have some bumps and probably some very high winds at times, right? But there's a reason here. It's some karma that you have to work through. Karmic relationships, too, sometimes they last for the whole lifetime, okay, but sometimes they serve the purpose to work through the karma, and then, you know, the time is done. You finished your karma, the relationship is over. What's important with karmic relationships is how you exit them, okay? Not so much, you know, it's about being kind on the exit is usually what this is about, okay? Not that this is a relationship. If you're in one now, don't think it's karmic and it's going to be over with. I'm just saying, karmic relationships that we work through, it's usually what we're working is because in the last whatever it was, we didn't exit in an appropriate way, right? So we're kind of reaping what we sowed now. You know, maybe we ran through someone's life or just, you know, left and can tell them, or, you know, something wasn't done appropriately. So that's the only karmic end of this. It could just be a facet of this relationship that you've got to work through the karma on. It doesn't need to be the relationship itself. Okay, so don't panic. All right, but this is, you know, an energy here that's going to wash through the reading, the Page of Cups. Okay, this is someone, and I call this the in love with love card because they're so passionate and such, you know, young energy. They are a page, but it doesn't need to be that they're young in age. It's just they haven't been jaded by the ups and downs of life, of relationships, right? They're just truly happy people. They're divinely connected. They, you know, they're the poets. They're the, you know, they write poems. They're artists, you know, like Picasso, and they just are really fully engaged, right, in all the loveliness of life. But with that, you know, they tend to be givers, nurturers, and then sometimes, you know, there's not proper boundaries, and, you know, they get taken advantage of. It's very easy to be taken advantage of when you're kind and you don't have proper boundaries in space, okay? So when I say drop the armor here, I don't think that that means, it just means let your defenses down, but be awake, right? Don't trust blindly, but be open to trust. Let people prove to themselves, let people prove to you what they offer here, okay? All right, near future, 10 of coins. Lovely, okay? This is the estate card. This is see how these coins are like acorns from big trees grow, right? You're grounded here. This is structure, strong foundation, strong home life, values, morals. Your own though, okay? You can always bring something new to something old, okay? 10 of coins too, money, anything tangible, okay? Community, whatever it is that you're looking to do now, maybe you're looking to start something new, a new business, you will have backing, okay? You will have the financial means to do that. This is inheritance too, it's belonging, it's heritage, okay? It's not just financial gain, but it is, and a large scale, okay? With the moon being what it is, and the planets doing this cuckoo dance, I'm going to say this, and I'm not an advocate of gambling, okay, but I'm going to say, manifest monetarily. Go buy one lotto ticket, and as you're buying it, send out, for yourself and for everyone else, because that's what this planet dance is about, all right? It's on the collective. It's not just manifesting for yourself, it's manifesting for everyone, okay? So do that, and I bet you pull in something, okay? All right, where you show up here is the Hanged Man, okay? Again, I think what's happening here is it's just a time to stop and reflect, and where am I going? Are the things in my life, am I living by my truths? Am I living by old truths? Let me just stop for a moment and look at something from a different perspective, or get a different mindset, or is what I believe even what I believe? That's, basically what it is. If you've been working towards something and you keep repeatedly hitting a wall, just stop, because the universe is going to show you a different way to go about it, or it's going to open a roadblock, I don't see anything negative in here. I see a lot of growth, though, a lot of growth spurts, a lot of dissipation, doing away with old ways of doing things, and incorporating your own. You're really coming into your own, I think, as a whole, right? I don't think with the Hangman card I think when you know what the natural order of things is, right? When we're not our own test crash dummy anymore, like we keep hitting the same wall over and over and over again, or a different wall, but the same over and over and over again. It's when we realize that the natural order of things, you really don't need to go up against anything, when you just, hey, I'm hitting a wall here, this must not be where I'm meant to go. So you back off and you go somewhere else, right? That's just what this is. When we realize this, and I think that that's what you're coming into the realization of, is it does not need to be so hard, right? It really just doesn't. Just stop and wait, look, and listen, and you'll get a new path, right? You're never going the wrong way. You're always going the right way. You're just picking up just different things as you go along. That's all, like Fridays or the weekends throw. You can't screw this up. You just can't, It just may seem like that sometimes. And when that comes into mind, I'm going to say, use that as your warning, That's all. All right. Your day-to-day, your home life, right, is the Seven of Wands. Again, this is a destiny card, okay? It's a card of being on the defensive or being defending of something, okay? It's a 7. It's a spiritual wisdom card, okay? With that comes the lesson and the blessing, though. But it's because it's got staying power. It's going to sustain you going forward. It's not going to be something that you need, to get you going back again here. It's not. Although it could be. I take that back. I absolutely take that back. Is what you're defending or on the defensive of, is it really truly something that you believe in? Or is it something that is generational? But in all honesty, you really don't know whether you defend it or you don't. Okay? That card just says, you need to look at this now, because the destiny is in your answer in that. It's not so much in the card, it's what you choose to do about it. Okay? He's thinking, if you look at this person over here, he's thinking about it. Do I really believe in this? Is this really what I want to do? Right? Are these really the people that I want to hang around with? Do they really have my common interest in mind? Do I really give a crap what's going on here anymore? Right? That's basically what it means. If not, jump the wall and go. Okay. There you go. All right. Because in your hopes and fears, you've got the Force card, which is basically strength. It is the strength part. Okay? It's your strength, though, right? There we go. This card is a lust for life. It's all facets of who you are. Even if you were told, this isn't right, you're supposed to do it this way. No. Regardless of DNA or whatever else, all right, your journey here is yours. Every part of you, the shadow side, the light side, the not so pleasant side, the side you don't like about yourself, it all makes you whole. You've got to incorporate it all. It's not you want to shut out certain parts of yourself. No, embrace it all. It all serves a purpose. It's just in how we balance it, That's all. And if you look at her head too, her headdress, that's an infinity sign. Okay? It's just, it's just embrace every part of yourself. There's a reason that it's all here. Change is forever onward, right? And that's what this is about. Through change, we accept ourselves, right? Okay. The outbound card is the Hermit, which is your card, right? Again, it's a card of stepping back, reflecting. You have the answers that you're looking to, all right? This is also about wisdom, not so much knowledge. It's just about wisdom, okay? The beauty in that card is, again, it's taking a step back to really assess what your beliefs are. I think you're trying to really figure out who you are and what direction you're going to go in and what your real values are. You're looking for a strong foundation here, and you're going to find it, okay? Because it's rooted in the stuff that's got staying power, okay? All right, I'm going to pull some clarifiers here because I'm pretty sure I want to see really what all these two knights are really doing here. I really think, too, because if you look at them, they're two opposites, okay? This one knight with the big coin there and is, it's slow and steady, financial security. He knows that, you can't really get anywhere without financial structure in your life first, like this one over here, the other knight. He's more about the journey, right? Ever onward, going to look for, the thrill of the hunt is what gets him in motion. But the two combined here, you've got the zest and the desire to get you where you need to go, right? And you've got the financial backing to do it too. You need it in that order, okay? You can't build a life without the financial backing to do so. And I think that that could be why, you know, this card is in here too. It's young energy, all right? It's not a lot of worldly knowledge or wisdom under their belt, okay? And I think that you're learning step by step here what builds sustainability in your life, right? What anchors you in the ground like that, you know, like an acorn, right? All right. And I think that, you know, brute force and forcing things are not the right way to go. And that's what you realize, okay? And you're releasing the things that aren't serving this purpose, clearly, all right? That's wisdom, okay? It's also a time, too, that, you know, we pass on what we learn, right? And we are still open to learning things. It's funny because, you know, little sidebar, you know, I learn something from every reading that I give about people, right? We don't know everything. And people that come to us looking for help, in return, we do gain something too. So it's a give and a take. And that's what you realize when you get to this point, is that it's an ever onward journey. We're always learning something, right? And we're always teaching something. We do that all together, right? Okay. And that's what I think you're doing. But I want to see here what these two knights are about. Nine of Cups, Eight of Swords, and the Strength card. That is what you're doing. You're not stuck. The Eight of Swords, you're not stuck, and you know that. It's just, here's the Nine of Cups. It's your wishes coming true. You're changing things that you value. So you're not moving right now by choice. You're not stuck. You're choosing to stay there, which is wise. Right? Right. Okay. And you've got the Strength card. You're doing it in a calm way. You're not stressing yourself out. You're doing it in a timely, a way that's right for you. I think that's great. That's exactly what you're doing. And I think that that's why that vulnerability and the dropping of the walls, you know, it's time to let the sun in, drop the walls, right? Okay, Virgo, I hope that I've helped you in some way. If you need a personal reading, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Okay? Thank you so much.